so guys, I bought the Vivosun DWC Hydroponic 4-bucket system. So I just wanted to show you, I'm going to put together one of the buckets so you can see how you do that. So what do you get with the kit? You get 4 of these bags of clay pebbles because you have 4 buckets. You get 4 of these rings. You get a pump, 4 of these. This here, this blue one is for you to check the water level. And this black one, this goes into the bucket itself in order to feed the water up to the ring, which is this ring here. This is the fittings for the pump. So because I have a 4-bucket system, it has all the plugs for that. You get the clips to hold the water level onto the bucket, the elbows. These are the rubber grommets that will fit into the bucket here. Show you that. You also get a valve regulator for it, check valves, and this little ball here is for you to check the water level. It's really small, that's why I have it still in the bag. And of course, air stones. You also get tubing to run your tubing and your basket covers. Okay, so, and of course 4 buckets, but I'm just going to put together one to show you guys. All right, so let's focus on putting together this bucket here. If you guys are interested in purchasing this kit, I will leave a link in the description for you. All right, so first thing we're going to do is put in these little rubber grommets here. So if you, right here in the bucket there's a hole, so you have to squeeze that into this hole. You would have to kind of play with it to get it to go in. There you go, we have one. And then there's one at the bottom here. Okay, so we got that in. Now we're going to put in these elbows. This is for the water level, to allow you to check the water level. So can you see that? Let me see. Yeah, you push it in the bottom here. Let's go inside. Okay, that's in there. Right. So just straighten it back up. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And then you take the blue water level pipe. Actually, before I put that pipe in, let me put a clip here to hold the pipe. So the clip to hold the pipe goes here, which is this here, right? So this will come in here. Right. Good. Push this in here. So when you push this in the bottom here, you'll hear click, and then now you just snap it in here. And now the little ball that I showed you, that goes now in here. So you take one of these little balls here, and we're going to drop it in here. There you go. I dropped it in. Be really careful. So this part here goes inside the bucket, and you will put one of the when you cut your hose here, you're going to feed one of it into this part here, and this top part here will feed. You have to turn this down. Right. So this part here will go into this, but I can't push it in now because this now has to go through. So inside of here, let me turn it this side. See this part here? I have to cut this out, and this will feed through that hole. So let me get something to cut this. All right, so I'm gonna cut out this here. This is the hole that we have to make to feed the tube from the bottom of the bucket into this ring that is going to be here. Okay, so I'm using a knife here to cut it. There you go. See that there? We have the hole now. Right. So what will happen is that this part here is going to go through this hole like that. This top part here, let's see if it will come up. We're going to fit this into this here. And just push it down. Okay? So it's going to be like that. Now this ring here, guys, has holes along here. So it's going to suck the water from the bottom and spit the water through these holes here. So basically, guys, that's it. We have put this aspect of the bucket together. Remember, the clay pebbles, you have to wash it because it's very dirty. All I have to do now is decide exactly where I'm putting it so that I can cut the tube in that will go into the pump, put in the respective check valves and airflow regulators, and cut my length, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to set up part of the pump. What I'm going to do is this tube in here, I'm going to cut off 2 inches for the 4 buckets, okay? And that will allow me to put the check valve in. Okay, so I'm just going to measure out 2 inches here. 4 pieces. 2 inches. All right, so we have 4 pieces here. So what I'm going to do is the check valve here. So the check valve in the back says the word in, okay? So that is what is going to be facing the pump, and this part is going to be facing opposite to the pump. So it's kind of shaped where this is flat and this is kind of tapered here. So the tapered end is going away from the pump, the flat end is facing the pump. So what we're going to do is feed the check valve into one of these tubing like this. Oops, it's going to be kind of hard, guys. Push this here. All right, got that. Okay, that should be good there. All right, so I'm going to do that for all of the pieces. Actually, you know what? Let's use this end because the other end has to go into. It's going to take some strength to do this. All right, I will get to doing this after. That's going to take some time. You guys don't need to watch me do that. All right, what I'm going to do in the meantime, let's push this to the side. is put on this part here. So this here, let's see, this goes into here like this. So this part here goes into the pump like that. Okay. And then I'm going to use these clamps here to clamp down one end. You just have to squeeze it. This is going to be hard for me to do. Ow. It hurts. My goodness. I don't like these clamps because it's, okay, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to make sure you guys can see. Okay, so we have to squeeze it to get it on. Maybe I should get a pliers. Come on. All right, we can do it. Turn it this way. Feed it in. Okay, good. This, I'll have to feed this in here. I'll kind of press it and squeeze this in. Okay. So I hope you guys can see what I did there. Put it back up. I think it's easier for me to work it when it's up. Trying to see if I could get it to go down some more. Hold on. Let's put this. Should I put it this way? There you go. Easy for me to work it this way. All right. I don't think that's gonna come out. So I guess I can leave it as is. I think that's good there. Okay, guys. So we have that there, right? Good. And what we'll do is these pieces of hose here with the check valve is going to go into here. Now this is going to be a challenge, getting this on here. Some persons have used a hair dryer in order to heat it up to help it to go on. I think that should be good there. All right, I just have to do this with the rest. Okay guys, so as you can see, I installed all of the check valves and pushed in the tube as best as I could into the pump here. So what I have to do now is put the tube in onto this part of the check valve, and of course measure that out, and then the airflow regulator will go onto the tube that is connected to the water inlet drip irrigation. So in here, this part here, when you push your tube into this and you feed it back out of the bucket, that line is where you're going to attach the airflow regulator, the line that feeds into this. So guys, for our Vivosun setup, I installed the airflow regulators, and the line that I put this on is a line that connects to the drip pipe that goes down into the bucket. So remember, you have two lines that runs into the bucket here, right? You have one line that is the air stone, and the other line is the drip irrigation system here. So that line with the drip irrigation is where I install the airflow regulators. So if I turn this all the way to negative, no water spurts out from these rings here. Okay, so I just thought I would mention that because a lot of the videos I saw they didn't mention which line they had put the airflow regulator on. So yeah, just thought I would mention that. So this is the setup here for the Vivosun hydroponic bucket system. As you can see, the ring spurts out water here, and then inside, let me lift up this one. I just want to, well, it's just spurting out a little bit. Inside of here, you can see how it's bubbling. Right, that's the air stone. All right, so that's it. Again, if you're interested in purchasing a system like this, I will leave a link in the description for you.